Welcome to Cultural Flavors, the show that delves into the diverse cultures of the world. I am your host, Eman Marafie.
I'm your co-host, Dr. Mohammad Al-Qattan.
In today's episode, we have special guests from a very well-known country who will be sharing their insights about how iconic their country is.
I'm so excited to know about this country, Iman. Could you tell me more about it?
Yes, it's located in Asia.
And it's really well known in their spices.
Of course. And it has one of the 7 wonders there.
So which country it is?
Let's see the report and we will come back.
So dear viewers, we have a full report about the country that we're going to talk about it. Please enjoy the report and we will be back. So please stay tuned.
India, officially the Republic of India, is a country in South Asia. It is the 7th largest country by area, the most populous country as of June 2023, and from the time of its independence in 1947, the world's most populous democracy. Bounded by the Indian Ocean on the south, the Arabian Sea on the southwest, and the Bay of Bengal on the southeast. It shares land borders with Pakistan to the west, China, Nepal and Bhutan to the north, and Bangladesh and Myanmar to the east. India. The capital city of India is New Delhi, and their currency is Indian rupee. India has been a federal republic since 1950 and governed through a democratic parliamentary system. It is a multilingual and multi-ethnic system. Hindi, with the largest number of speakers, it is the official language of the government. English is used extensively in business and administration and has the status of a subsidiary official language. It is important in education, especially as a medium of higher education. Each state and union territory has one or more official languages, and the Constitution recognizes in particular 22 languages. Many Indian festivals are religious in origin. The best known include Diwali, Ganesh Chaturthi, Thai Pongal, Holi, Durga Puja, Eid al-Fitr, Bakra Eid, Christmas, and Vaisakhi.
Welcome back, dear viewers. With our special guests from India, we have Dr. Jafar Ali and we have his beautiful wife, Sanaa Hamzakutty.
Yes. Thank you.
So we're glad to have you, both of you, in our episode today, talking about the Republic of India, such as a massive, interesting country to talk about. So my first question is going to be for both of you. Why India is so unique, and a lot of people would like to visit India, and actually I am one of them.
Thank you for inviting me for
Thank you
this
for inviting
event.
us. Yeah.
You know, the unique aspect of India is in its diversity.
Okay.
You know, we have a very diverse culture in language. Do you know how many languages Indian speak?
How many?
How many?
Would you like to guess?
200.
Is it more or less?
Make a guess.
Should be more.
350?
You know, it is said that more than 2,000 languages are spoken within the country.
So the main language is Hindi, right?
Yes, yes. Though a large number of people talk in Hindi, especially in the northern part of India. Yes, and also English. You know, Hindi, there is no a single language spoken by everyone.
Okay.
Every state has our own official languages.
Okay. And it's different languages from probably each
But do you
cities
understand each other?
Yeah, this is going to be.
It is totally different in the sound, the wordings. There is no similarity.
Oh, wow.
For example, people from different states to communicate, we have to use English. That is the only way we can communicate each other.
Okay.
For example, I am coming from south part of India, Kerala. You may know many Keralites are in Kuwait.
Yeah.
And we speak in a local language called Malayalam. And many of our neighbor state people make fun of our language because they don't understand even a single word of it.
Interesting. Even though the same country.
Exactly.
So if you want to gossip about someone, you talk in your own language.
Quite easy. It's so easy. You're absolutely right.
Actually, I know a bit of Hindi as well, so I can manage a bit. But there are many other languages like Tamil, Kannada.
Wow.
So we can't understand even a word.
Very interesting.
Yeah, I think that this diversity is not only in language, and you can see also in our culture, even our daily life, you know, for example, our costumes. If you look at the costumes of our state, we wear very light color cotton, local made cottons known as khadi.
Okay.
And if you go back to the northern part of India, they use something very bright colors, some very colorful turbans men wear, and the food, of course, I think she can share more.
Even the food is very different. It differs from state, state to state, region to region. It's like that. And as you know, it's very famous for the spices.
Yes.
And also
it's
the
well known
rich
as
taste.
spices. Yeah, talking about food, Mrs. Sanaa, our colleague here, Eman, she has something to prepare for us.
Yes.
So, Eman, the floor is yours.
Yeah, today I'm going to do a dal dosa.
Okay.
As you mentioned before that there are different varieties of it.
Yes.
But today I'm going to do mashed potatoes instead of cubed potatoes.
Okay.
Because it would be easier for you to cut.
Yes.
And I already prepared the batter.
Yes.
And I'm going to add garlic with it today and some fenugreek.
Yeah.
And then a slight touch of pepper.
Actually, these dosas are of different varieties. It is a breakfast dish for
It's
us.
breakfast dish.
And it's prepared almost in all the states in India.
Okay.
And as you know, there are different varieties of dosas. And we usually prepare it at home for breakfast.
So what are
Yeah,
other dishes, famous dishes in India? What do you eat usually? Probably just
like-
mention that it's different from state to state or from region
Yes.
to region.
Actually, in the northern part of India, we can see that most of the dishes are rich and creamy.
Okay.
But if we go to the southern part of India, like Kerala, most of the dishes will be like, they use coconut-based. Yeah,
Which is healthier.
And also
Sweet?
spicy.
And sweet?
And sweets like rice puddings
Okay.
in the southern part. But if we go to the northern part, we can see a variety of sweets. Like you might have heard Indian sweets like gulab jamun, rasmalai, rasgullas. There is a huge variety.
Actually, in all across India, I talked about diversity, but one common thing which is cutting across is the spice.
Okay.
So the spice all over India, I think the content of spice is much higher
Wow.
compared to other food. Yeah.
Very, very interesting. See, it's because probably you have a lot of dishes. So, what about in for breakfast? Something really unique that
Yeah,
you eat?
the breakfast recipes are like, we call it idli.
Okay.
And it's like a steamed rice cake. It's same as our dosa batter.
Yeah, rice is something really essential.
Yes,
Yeah,
every day.
same thing here in
And
Kuwait.
it's used for breakfast,
Okay.
lunch, dinner.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
But in the northern part, they usually use more bread. Southern, we are rice
Oriented,
content.
yeah.
Yes.
But in the northern part, it is more, bread or wheat.
Okay.
Actually, I like both.
Yeah. But we don't eat rice in the morning, even though we are really country
I
full
think
of.
the Asians, they do that because like when I go to, when I travel in hotels, where you see like Asian parts, you see rice like is the main thing for them in the morning. So sometimes I try.
Yeah, sometimes this idli, what she mentioned, one of the seemingly very healthiest
Yeah.
Yeah, because we don't add any spices, no oil at all. It's almost like the dosa batter, but slightly thick in texture.
And you know
steamed.
why I like your culture, because your food culture, because you have food for vegans, you have for vegetarians, for gluten-free people, and also for meat
all the
lovers.
options.
Yeah, all the options.
All the options. And now here we have a lot of vegetarian because they will follow a diet or something like that. They would like to reduce their weight.
Yeah, and people, if they have allergies and stuff like that.
Exactly. So let's move on from food, which is really a major thing. Let's move on to tourist places in India. So could you give me some example about some touristic places?
One thing you shouldn't miss is like Taj Mahal.
Taj Mahal.
Then the backwaters of Kerala. It's a place in Kerala like Alappuzha.
Okay.
Then maybe there are some very ancient paintings seen in the Ellora and Ajanta caves. That is in Maharashtra.
Okay. So the capital of India is
New Delhi.
New Delhi.
New Delhi, and I hear Bombay.
Bombay.
Mumbai. That is the financial, they call the financial capital.
Yeah.
Before it was Mumbai, and then it
No. New Delhi
was
was the,
Bombay.
no,
Okay.
The name.
you mean the
name.
name?
Yeah,
Okay.
Bombay.
Bombay.
Yeah.
Bombay,
It
yeah.
was Bombay. Now
Okay.
it's changed to
Mumbai.
Mumbai.
Yeah.
And I hear that in the news that probably India gonna change also the name of the country itself. Is that true or to Bahara?
I think that is a political, there are suggestions to change.
Okay.
But I don't know how far it
How
will
far
go.
is it?
Yeah,
No.
those are, I am not sure about it.
What are other places to visit if I were gonna go to visit India? What do you recommend?
See, in India, you have a huge variety. For example, historic landmarks, as she said, Taj Mahal.
Okay.
And on the other hand, scenic nature.
Okay.
If you come to Kerala, it's that is the south end of the south part of India.
Okay.
And you know, the very peak of the down south, you can actually, it's actually you can see both sunrise and sunset.
Interesting.
Because it's at the tip. You know, on the eastern side you have a Bay of Bengal. On the western side you have Arabian Sea.
Perfect.
And then the bottom, on the south side you have Indian Ocean.
Exactly.
All meet at the tip. So you can also both see sunset and sunset. It is Kanyakumari. This is also at the end of Kerala. I think it's a nice place to visit.
Oh, that's very interesting.
And
for
a
Kerala.
very nice place for someone who is an amateur for like photo shooting.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
You know, again, if you are looking for scenic nature, the northern part of that is the Himachal Pradesh and the Kashmir. Kashmir is known as, I think, the paradise on earth.
Correct.
And Kerala has a name. It's God's own
God's
country.
own country.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, because it's naturally very beautiful with lots of trees.
And actually, I
Rivers.
really would like to visit India someday. And now, with your information, I'm really eager to really visit this India really soon in the future. Dr. Jafar, as well as Sanaa, we're going to talk more about India because probably we have a lot of information about it, but we have a break. So, dear viewers, we have a short break and I'm going to continue our conversation about the Republic of India. So, please stay tuned.
dear viewers, with our special guests. Regarding the festivals, I see that you have a lot of festivals, the pre-marriage festival, the Eid festival, and many others. Can you talk about it?
Yeah, India is a diverse country. We have a lot of festivals, and one of them is Diwali.
Okay.
It's the festival of lights.
Okay.
And for this is celebrated for the victory of light over darkness,
Okay.
and also the good over the evil.
And how do you celebrate?
It's like we say decorate the whole house with lights,
Okay.
and also we prepare a lot of Indian sweets and delicacies.
Okay. And this is for only one day? Or is this going to go for...
The main function celebration will be on one day.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this is something probably all the kids and the family get together, and this is why...
And a lot of crackers.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Most of these festivals are region and religion based. For example, the Festival of Light, usually it is being religious. So it is mostly Hindus they celebrate.
Okay.
But
still continue doing
yeah. And also the mostly when I say Hindus, not every Hindus. This is the northern part of India.
Oh wow, they're always more specific.
Yes.
with that.
For example, I'll tell you there is a very special festival which is celebrated only in Kerala.
What is that?
It is known as Onam.
Okay.
Yes, and we have a very interesting things we do.
Such
We
as
make
what?
some art with only flowers on the floor.
Okay.
It's like a flower carpet we call Pookalam.
Right.
And they do this for 10 days.
All right.
And different types of
Flowers.
flower carpets in front of the house every day.
Okay.
And the beauty is they make on one of the main Onam festival. The dish is served on. Have you seen banana leaf?
Yes.
Yes,
So
I have it here with me.
oh, that's interesting. So they make it. They serve the food on a banana leaf
Okay.
with 20 more than how many? 20?
More than 20 dishes.
20 dishes.
All
On in-
vegetarian.
all vegetarian.
dishes.
Wow. And then you get together as a family, and all the kids and the parents, and
Yes.
oh, this is very interesting. Yeah, do you have more festivals you would like to mention?
Another one is Holi. It's a festival of colors.
Okay.
It is to welcome the spring season.
All right.
And during this festival, people play with colors. They throw colors at each other.
Okay.
And even for this festival, they prepare a lot of Indian sweets, especially,
It's really good that you have a lot of festivals, because people would like to really go away from their stress, from their hard work, to really release, and they have a good time, which is very
There
good.
is another interesting festival. I don't remember what exactly the name for selling camels. This is in a state called Rajasthan,
Okay.
where the farmers they sell their camels and horses in a street.
Okay.
But these camels will be decorated and dressed up with very colorful and ornaments, and it's very beautiful. It's
This is
very unique.
And probably when a region celebrates their festival, probably the whole country they celebrate with them, right? Because
Not exactly, but something interesting regarding the Onam. Do you know that many tourists they come visit at that particular time just to see the celebration.
Okay.
As part of Onam, there is something very unique event we organize, a boat race.
all right.
It's a very long wooden, the traditional boat which you also see in olden days in Kuwait. More than 50 to 100 paddlers
rowing.
and they will be racing, boat race.
Oh, that's good. There is some physical activity also.
And many tourists visit just to see this event.
Yeah, this is something probably I should visit India at this point probably to celebrate.
This is your special
Exactly, yeah. So, Dr. Jafar, I have probably a different question since you are from Kerala. So you use a lot of coconut oil.
Yes.
In cooking only, and I hear that you put it on your hair because this is why the hair, Kerala hair, they have a lot. They're really shiny. Is that true?
Yeah. See, I don't personally I don't use it, but
Okay.
yes, it is culturally.
Okay.
Most of the Keralites, for both men and women, they use coconut oil on the hair.
Okay.
And by the way, this is also available in the market. If you go to any of the supermarkets in Kuwait,
Okay.
you will see
Exactly.
yes, that's only for the hair, and various versions of it. Do you know they cook with some medicinal?
Yeah, like even flowers like shoe flower, curry leaf, and it is said that it is very good for the hair growth.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So let's see our colleague here, Eman, how's she doing with the cooking here?
Well, so far so good. I'm still working on it. Well, dear viewers, we have still more to talk about with our guests, but we will be back after this short report.
The Taj Mahal, an architectural gem located in Agra, India, holds a unique and significant place in history and tourism. Built in the 17th century by the Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan in memory of his beloved wife Mumtaz Mahal, it stands as a symbol of love, architectural excellence, and cultural heritage. This grand structure, which took 16 years to build, constructed from shining white marble. It's not only a symbol of enduring love, but also plays a vital role in India's tourism industry, drawing visitors from across the globe. The Taj Mahal is surrounded by 4 minarets, each of which is about 40 meters tall, and a main dome reaching a height of 73 meters. Taj Mahal appears to change colors throughout the day, from a pinkish hue in the morning to pure white in the afternoon, and a golden glow during sunset. This effect is achieved throughout the reflection of sunlight on the white marble surface. The Taj Mahal's historical importance is rooted in its romantic narrative. Shah Jahan's profound love for Mumtaz Mahal is mirrored in the intricate craftsmanship and attention to details that went into its creation. The symmetrical design, which mixes Persian, Islamic, and Indian architectural styles, showcases the diverse cultural influences that have shaped India's history. This enduring symbol of love serves as a timeless testament to the human capacity for creative expression, making it an educational and inspiring destination for school students and tourists alike. In addition to its historical significance, the Taj Mahal is a thriving hub of tourism in India. Every year, millions of visitors travel to Agra to witness this architectural masterpiece in person. The revenue granted from tourism at this iconic site contributes significantly to the local economy and the preservation of the monument. The Taj Mahal's status as a UNESCO World Heritage Site only underscores its importance, as it provides a glimpse into the rich heritage and artistic achievements of India, making it a must-visit destination to those seeking to delve into the country's past and its vibrant present.
And we're back, dear viewers, after this beautiful report about Taj Mahal. I know that, Sanaa, you have something to share with us about Taj Mahal.
Yeah.
Can you talk about it?
Taj Mahal is one of the 7 wonders of the world.
Correct.
And it is built back in the 17th century by the Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan. And it is built in the memory of his wife Mumtaz Mahal.
Correct.
It is built with white marbles, and it is a symbol of love and happiness.
You have been there?
I have not been there, but we are
doctor?
planning to go.
Okay. Doctor, have you been there?
Same here.
All right.
Yeah.
So probably we should go together to visit.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Since let me ask you, Doctor, about since we have in Kuwait a large Indian community, so how do you feel that this community here in Kuwait? Do you feel that you are in your country? How do you feel about that?
Yes, personally, I did not feel much cultural difference when I
Exactly.
shifted back from India to here.
So how long have you been here in Kuwait? Let me ask you this.
For the past 10 years, I'm here.
All right.
Though I had, when I first moved back to Kuwait, I had a huge shift in my type of work.
All right.
Way back in India, I was working in the aerospace industry. I was a scientist in Ministry of Defense,
Okay.
where we designed fighter jets.
All right.
And then afterwards, I was in other aerospace industries like General Electric.
Okay.
But when I moved back here, I started working on infrastructure such as bridges.
Wow.
Buildings.
You shift the whole major, huh?
Yes.
Okay.
Of course, we cannot shift the entire area, but
Yeah.
there is a common thread
Absolutely.
connecting all
Yeah.
this. So I work on the modeling part. We use the same mathematical model.
Okay. And since you came here in Kuwait, you said probably you didn't find a lot of different from India and
Not
Kuwait.
much. For example, in India, I get networking with our societies through some sports.
Okay.
I play soccer.
Okay.
I play here soccer with Kuwaitis and
Very good.
So we have a better turfs here. So personally, I did not have much cultural shock.
Exactly.
The food
is
is almost same.
Yeah.
And in fact, I feel that the quality of the food ingredients what we get is much better than what I get it in India.
Oh, really?
Okay, I'll tell you, Sanaa started cooking. She emerged as a good chef
Okay.
after coming here. Maybe she can share her experience.
Please go ahead.
Yeah, please.
Before, I didn't know much to cook, but I started cooking after 2-3 years of marriage. But when I moved here, I started my website blog. I started blogging.
Perfect.
And I see that most of the ingredients are really good.
Okay.
Here.
And are they available?
Quality, like,
Everything is available?
For example, the cream we get here, it's really very nice.
Really?
Yeah, very flavorful.
Okay.
Then the dairy products, the yogurt.
Correct.
Yeah, so I see the most of the ingredients are really good. So, that's how I started cooking from here. And now I shared more than 800 recipes.
Oh, wow.
through my-
That's much.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
amazing.
But yeah, it's probably you have a competitor here, Eman. So,
She's the best. She's better
so
than me.
could
I'm
you,
sure.
since you probably are good in cooking, could you tell us about Eman experience so far? How she's doing?
During the break time, I checked that.
Am I doing
And
good?
I felt it has come out really good.
Good. She
Yeah.
passed or she
Yeah.
she doesn't?
Did I fail?
Good.
By the way,
pass.
this is what she's making is we call masal dosa.
Masala.
Masala.
Yeah, so I think you are stuffing some. Is it
Yeah.
potato?
Yes,
Yes.
potato.
Yeah.
Mashed potatoes.
Okay. Okay.
And it's served, it's the banana leaf, right?
Yes.
Oh, nice. So
We have different varieties of dosas.
Okay.
Like we call it ghee roast. That's without the filling. Then the one with filling is masala dosa. Then we add like onions to it. That's onion dosa. We add egg and other spices to it. Egg dosa.
Okay.
So we have a large variety of dosas.
Okay, very interesting.
And also the size of this dosa traditionally in India,
This is
they're
very
making
small.
a very large pan.
Yeah, this is very tiny.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, maybe 3 or 4 times bigger than this.
Yeah, and I've seen someone like make it as a cone,
Yes.
and it's empty.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, with
that
a
will
little
be
bit
a
of
bit
spices,
crispier.
I think. Yeah.
Yeah, it will
It's
be crispy,
crispier.
so it stays as a cone. Yes.
Yeah.
So Dr. Jafar, talking about sports, since this is my specialties, you play cricket or not?
Yeah, way
'Cause
back in India, I used to play cricket. And
Probably a lot of people, Indian people, play cricket here in Kuwait.
yeah, cricket is Indians'
Number
major sports.
Okay, it's not soccer.
No, no.
Okay, it's cricket.
Yeah, it's it's like two entertainment industry that leads the country in India. One is Bollywood.
Okay,
The other thing is cricket.
okay.
Do you know that the cricket stars in India, they earn as much as Ronaldo or Messi earns,
wow.
the top cricket stars?
Really? Are their salaries really high?
Yeah, of course.
So moving to Bollywood, so Sanaa probably something I'm still watching Bollywood movies.
I am very bad. Don't ask me. Very good. I know as much.
It's my favorite actually. So emotional, and I like it. The drama is really, really good in the end. So what do you think about that?
I love Bollywood movies, and my favorite star is Shah Rukh Khan.
Exactly. Iman probably.
Of course, and I most of the time I go to the cinema to watch it.
Yes. So, Doctor, in Kuwait, we are famous in TV shows, but still we are at the beginning at the journey to do producing movies, and probably in the future, actually, we're gonna proceed and starting to really in this journey. So it needs a lot of dedication. It's something really need a lot of work to do.
Are there any movie stars in the Arab movie industry from Kuwait?
Not yet, but hopefully in the future. So, Iman, probably you have some concern for our guests today?
Since you are here in Kuwait, do you have like special places that you go to?
As a tourist, places here in Kuwait, where do you go if you want to have a good time or fun?
Usually, Kuwait being a small country,
yeah.
The beach area is really beautiful, and especially recently, the Balajat, the Salmiya beach side.
Correct.
We used to go there almost every week, and
you go for swimming or picnics?
no, we usually go for observation. Actually, the star observation.
Okay.
We don't find usually we don't find many people those days, but in the past 2 weeks, the entire area is so crowded, and it has become so beautiful because of the Balajat, and
they added new things for the Kuwaitis,
and
for everyone.
Yeah.
So what about cultural experience here in Kuwait? What do you like in the most? I hear we talked about Girgian, something that you really like here in Ramadan. What do you think about Girgian and other celebration here?
And do you have that in India or not?
We
No,
don't have that.
yeah, we don't have it, and in fact, one of the thing which our children always cherish about
Correct.
is they visit many Girgian events. Some of our friends, they organize the Girgian celebration in their house, so they invite us, and my children, they participate.
Very good.
They love it so much.
Yeah, they always give the gifts for many days.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And they keep counting, they're changing who has more
They
gifts.
keep exchanging the candies.
They really recall.
And the amount of candy could stay for a whole year
Exactly.
because it's too much.
Yes.
Actually, we also keep a lot of candies at home because many Kuwaiti children,
Exactly.
they use neighbor children, they come to us.
That's good.
And it is really fun.
Very interesting.
One of the unique cultural thing which I love in Kuwait is the Diwaniya.
Ah, okay.
Yes, yes.
Diwan is really something famous here in Kuwait.
And in fact, that is a really something which we could all follow back in India. I tell my family,
Okay.
you know, you have a special day where all of you gather
Correct.
and you get in touch with.
So
Exactly.
you've been there. You've been to Diwaniyas.
Yeah, I have been. Actually, my landlord has a very big Diwaniya, a very crowded Diwaniya.
Exactly.
And I have been there.
This is part of the Diwaniyah.
Yeah, but no, they serve, the normal black tea and
Black tea. But
and
Eman-
Arabic coffee.
I made it as a masala
Tea,
because
yeah.
I added spices.
Yeah.
So I hope
please,
you like it.
Mrs. Sanaa and Dr. Jafar, please go ahead and have one of the.
You know,
this
this,
is karak,
this
Eman.
tea is
It is.
very favorite, my favorite.
Okay, so hopefully that you enjoy it.
You need sugar? Spoon for the sugar?
Thank you. If you need some sugar, please go ahead.
The flavor and the taste is so
It's
nice.
good?
So I perfected it?
It's really
Oh, thank
nice.
you.
I really loved it.
And now it comes.
Probably we're gonna serve the food.
Yeah.
And hopefully you will enjoy the food as well.
Yes.
So please, Mrs. Sanaa, this is for you.
Thank you so much.
And I will be beautiful. And you should try it and you should give
Thank
us an evaluation and
Yeah.
to check if my colleague
If I have
Eman-
mistakes or
Yes.
something, just correct me.
Doctor, please.
You know,
Enjoy your-
I would suggest you something.
Yeah.
Please go ahead.
This dosa, you will not see anybody who is
Yeah, it
eating
should be
with a
eaten with
fork
the
and.
hands. Yeah, I know that.
Just for the show.
Yeah.
Probably. Yes, just for the
No,
show.
but for yes,
And this is gonna be. Could you tell us, Eman, about what is this again? It's
This is the dal dosa, which is made of rice powder and dal.
okay.
Then you have to ferment it from like 10 hours to 1 day.
Okay.
And then you just cook it here on the stove.
And this is
I added ghee.
okay.
And then it's filled with mashed potatoes,
Mashed potatoes.
garlic. It should be, I think, as you said, onions, but I added garlic because I love garlic. And I added some fenugreek.
Okay.
And I also added these small gingers. So is it nice?
So what do you think?
Does it taste good?
The flavor is really good.
actually it is very nice.
Very
We
crispy.
can
and-
really
yeah.
get
Thank you.
the
But, yeah.
texture, the flavor.
flavors.
It's very nice.
Actually, in our place, we use rice instead of rice powder. We soak it for about 3 to 4 hours. Then we grind it to a paste.
Perfect. Then
And the dal as well we add.
You soak it, but you don't cook it, right?
No, we soak it and then grind it. Then we keep it for fermenting.
Regarding your stay here, Dr. Jafar, have you tried the Kuwaiti food?
Yes, of course. I used to visit many of my Kuwaiti colleagues' house.
interesting.
And we used to have lunch together. My Kuwaiti friends, they used to also come to us, our house, for lunch and dinner.
Okay.
And Mrs. Sanaa would cook for them.
Yes, majboos.
Majboos.
Yes, and I also eat with my football friends, Kuwaiti friends, together in the same dish.
So majboos meat or chicken or shrimp?
Meat.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But what is your favorite?
My favorite is Harry's. Actually, I thought that that is our place traditional dish. That is in our Kerala. In our part, that is Kannur. There we have the exact same dish. So I thought it's our traditional dish. Then
And you put also?
yeah.
You put sugar on top?
Yeah, we serve with sugar.
Maybe we stole the idea from you.
Probably.
Maybe.
You know, she used to like this food, but one of my Kuwaiti friend, during one of the Ramadan, he brought to us.
Yes.
Then she said, "Oh, this is our food." Then he used to bring most of the time this. Yes.
This is good. That's really glad that you like our food, and we actually do like the food.
Do you know that in our area, the Muslim, we come from Kerala, the south part of India, and the north part of Kerala, the Muslim, Malabar Muslims, our marriage, there won't be any marriage without Harish.
Oh.
Yes.
All right.
And I also see the similarity of our marriage
In India.
functions, not entire India, again
and in your culture.
Muslims
Yeah.
in north of Kerala. You know, we have for men on one day, for women on the other day. Very unique, very local to our area, which I see
Here in Kuwait,
similar.
Similar in Kuwait, exactly.
Yeah, and also some singing styles.
Exactly.
And there are lots of similarities I have seen.
Because you know, our grandfathers used to come for trading in your country. So maybe like one of each other, like we took some customs.
Yes, as well as food.
Yeah.
That's why we have a similar food, because trading before Kuwait go to India back and forth, and this is why we really have a similar food as well as customs.
Yeah, I think samosa is one of your favorite dish in your Ramadan snack, right?
Which one?
Samosa.
Hey,
For
samosa.
breakfast for every day.
Samosa.
Same. Without samosa, you cannot
Samosa.
break your fast.
Exactly. Samosa.
Like,
Samosa and chapati, it's something really famous.
Yes. And we see in the Indian street as a street food, these samosas are served with spicy and tangy chutneys. Yeah, sauce.
Yeah.
Nice.
Thank you so much, Dr. Jafar, as well as Sanaa, for all the information that you provide for us about the Republic of India. I'm really so eager to visit India, hopefully soon. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you so much for coming here and being with us today.
yeah, thank you for inviting us. Let me know when you visit India.
Absolutely.
We will.
I'll be very happy to host you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
So, dear viewers, we have a short break and we'll be continue. So please stay tuned. And we're back, dear viewers, and unfortunately, we are reaching the end of this episode. So, Eman, we talked about the Republic of India. What do you think about it?
I'm so thrilled to go there. I really enjoyed what they talked about. So I think I'm just going to go with a group and enjoy it there.
Probably. And it seems that they have a really nice and delicious food.
Yeah, we should try that.
Exactly. So, dear viewers, we're going to see you next week with a different episode of Cultural Flavors. So please stay tuned.
Stay tuned.